Modern women bring nothing to the table, while men bring value in the form of a job, support, drive, and many more things. The supposition behind it is that a woman's worth lies solely in her appearance and ability to serve as a self-cleaning fleshlight. Once she cannot fulfill these, she is intrinsically worthless.
What exactly do modern women bring to the table? I've been unable to answer this question for years. When it comes to marriage, what do women bring to the table that makes it all worthwhile for a man? Usually, women think this is a rhetorical insult. It really isn't. It's a legit question that women don't seem willing or able to answer. I like to keep things real and show you the harsh reality. That's what I do here. I'm going to break everything down for you in this video. If you've ever been in a relationship, then you need to understand that society has gender roles fixed in such a way that asking for a woman to bring something to the table means you're a woman hater and a misogynist. When in a relationship, always ask the question, what are you bringing to the table? The modern woman or traditional woman projection doesn't matter much in society. The role of a man remains the same. The man has to earn a lot, he has to look good, he has to be mentally balanced and stay happy, he must suck on failure and keep fighting with other men for resources to keep his woman and family happy. That part has never changed in the past, and it won't change in the future. You can't have equality in the role of men in society. You have to work without asking for anything in return. Otherwise, you're a misogynist and a woman hater. The modern woman is more self-centrist compared to the traditional woman and believes in a transactional way of living based more on the cost-benefit-effort equation. No modern woman with access to the internet and Quora is going to admit this fact though. In 2023 onwards, any woman, be it modern or traditional, is not going to cook for you. She's not going to take care of kids, whether she works outside or stays at home. She's not going to marry you for sex, as she can have it other ways, unlike traditional women who wait for it through process. She's not going to fall in love just because you're in love with her. She's not going to allow you to use her money if she's working, but may use yours under marriage reasoning with gender role demand. She's not going to take care of your parents. She doesn't care for your side of issues in life, but you're obliged to care for her side of issues in life. She will do some of the things on the list if she loves you or wishes to have family with you. If she wants it, not because you want it. And yes, she holds the card when it's time to drop it and move out of your life. You don't have the luxury of dumping her, because doing that will get you into legal and social trouble. Besides, this gender ratio gives you fewer options but more options for her. Why, you ask? Incentives. Like men, women too now need incentives, albeit more for every action they take. There are types of women that you may come across in the near future for dating or marriage. 1. Independent working and modern woman. She doesn't need a man in her life for money or sex. They get into relationships if they find good man as per their specific criteria. They don't fear lonely old age. So what are you as a man going to bring to her table to have her in your life? 2. Non-working, non-traditional woman. Don't expect this one to be doing housework just because she is staying at home. She married you because she thought you were resourceful enough to take care of those things without her having to do a thing. This is borderline gold digger category approved under arranged marriage system. So what are you bringing to the table? Don't guess much. It's everything. 3. Working traditional woman. Most men today are focusing on this type of woman because they are not completely detached type 1 or gold digger type 2. And also because they want to experience family life in a fair way, this type of woman doesn't want to use you for finances. So what are you bringing to the table? You have to bring everything that makes her choose you over another man. 4. Non-working traditional woman. When men don't get any women at all in their lives until their 40s, they end up having arranged marriages with women of this type. These women adjust because they lack mental and financial resources and educational growth to uplift themselves. And the way they have conditioned themselves, they don't want to do that either, as they prefer a stay-at-home position to working out and stress that comes with it over housework. So what are you bringing to the table? Practically everything. Unless you're MGTOW, you should never ask a woman what she brings to the table. The reason is that we have conditioned society to defend women's actions and question men's actions. If you want to ever get married before you die, always ask yourself, if I want to keep this woman around, what am I bringing to the table? And by God's grace or mood, what am I going to get from her if I'm lucky? The first rule of a relationship is to watch what you bring to the table, and if you don't get anything in return, then either suck it up or divorce. Never question women for what they bring to the table. Men are not supposed to do cost-benefit analyses against women as per our society. Again, I completely understand that MGTOW don't want to swallow the harsh scenario that I put in front of them in my answer. But relationships with women are not going to be win-win, as there are random variables where men have to suck it up and play the patient relationship game. You need to be super lucky to have a woman who keeps you in a win-win scenario. So what are you going to put on the table for a woman? I'm not a simp. I'm talking about what modern dating has turned into. Either you suck it up or leave the dating game. The choice is yours. That's all for today on Manhood. Don't forget to smash the like and subscribe buttons, and also click on the notification bell to be the first to know when I drop a new video. If you find value in my videos, you can show your support through PayPal or Cash App. The links are in the description. See you next time. Cheers!